Let's set up your IdealPOS account in FASSTA. When you are invited to FASSTA, you'll be asked to sign in. If you don't have an account yet, simply create one by clicking the Sign Up Now link. Check your email for the verification code and enter it here. After creating a password, you can provide your name, company name, and job title. Click Create Account to finish. When you log in, you should see the business who invited you listed here. At this stage, your status will be Invited. To activate it, choose Accept Invitation from the drop-down menu. Here on the home screen, you will see a list of next steps to follow. Start at the top and press the side arrow for Choose an email. This creates an email address for your business to forward invoices to. Choose an email address for your business and click Save Email Address. Any invoices sent to this address will show up in FASSTA. To invite other users to manage your business, click Settings in the sidebar. Then select the Users tab. Click on Add User to invite another user. Enter the name and email of the user you wish to invite and choose their role. Administrators have full access to manage everything about the business, while regular users can be configured to only have access to specific components. Select which components the user should have access to, and click Save Permissions. You should find yourself back in the FASSTA Connect home screen, but if not, simply select Home in the side menu. Our next step is to upload a sample document. Start by clicking the Upload Documents button in the top right corner. Then selecting the documents from your computer or drag and drop here in the pop-up window. Click Upload as Invoices to upload the selected files. After uploading the file, it will show as processing. This typically only takes a few seconds. Click the blue Refresh button in the top right of the page to refresh the list of files. If the FASSTA system doesn't already recognize the invoice format, Setup Requested will be shown here in the status column. You can submit it to the FASSTA mapping team by simply clicking Request Setup. A preview of the invoice will appear so you can check it before submission. Mapping will typically be completed within 24 hours. While this is happening, the file will show as requested. For most invoice formats, you'll just need to confirm the supplier. To do this, click Complete Setup in the Action menu. Select an existing supplier from the drop-down, or click the blue plus button to create a new supplier. Initially, you won't have any suppliers, so you'll want to click that plus button to create a new one. Confirm the name you want to use for the supplier, and click Create Contact. Please note that this is just how it will appear in FASSTA, and does not have to match your POS system. This can be configured later. After the supplier contact has been created, the file should now show as extracted. Back on the home page, after you create a new contact, you'll see the Items Requiring Action section, and a notification badge next to the supplier setup page in the sidebar, indicating you need to set that supplier up for export into IdealPOS. Click this supplier setup option in the sidebar to manage your IdealPOS suppliers. Enter the name of the supplier as it appears in IdealPOS, and choose whether you want to manually send invoices from the supplier or have them sent to IdealPOS automatically. If you don't want invoices from that supplier going into IdealPOS, you can select Always Ignore. If you have any invoices waiting to be sent to IdealPOS, you'll see that as an item requiring action on the home page, and as a badge next to Pending Invoices in the sidebar. Click Pending Invoices to see a list of invoices ready to send to IdealPOS. From the Action menu next to an invoice, select View Document to view a preview of that invoice. If any products on the invoice require configuration, you'll see a warning. Click the Product Configuration button to open the product screen. Here you can configure the unit of measure for products on the invoice. Common unit sizes will be pre-configured, but can be overridden as needed. Document UOM should be the UOM on the invoice. For example, if the invoice quantity is cartons, this should be set to outer. Desired UOM is the UOM that should be sent to IdealPOS. By default, this will be the same as the invoice UOM, and only needs to be changed if conversion is required. Units per case is the number of units in a case of the product, and only needs to be entered if conversion is required. To convert from cases to units, set document UOM to outer, and desired UOM to inner. To convert from units to cases, set document UOM to inner, and desired UOM to outer. You can also select the Defaults tab to configure default values for each unit size, rather than for individual products. To send the invoice to IdealPOS, click the Send to POS button. The invoice will be exported and should be picked up by your POS shortly. By default, the Pending Invoices screen only shows invoices which have not yet been sent. To view invoices which have been sent, select the All Invoices option from the drop-down in the top right of the page. If you need additional support, visit our FASSTA.com website that has a knowledge base link at the bottom of the home page.